Hello lovelies, I'm Cameron. Welcome to my channel and to my bathroom today. I'm really happy you're here and I'm excited for today's video. It's all about self-care. I know that phrase gets thrown around a lot, especially now more than ever with everything that's going on and just this new shared experience that we're all trying to navigate together, and it's obviously bringing up a lot of new feelings and we're working on ways to figure it out and to cope. My focus today, and probably the most impactful form of self-care for myself, is just walking you through the regular maintenance things that I need to do for myself and that I am assuming you need to do for yourself. Doing these things definitely help bring me back to center, make me feel like a human again, but it's easy to treat it like a chore, and it's easy to put it on my to-do list like I would vacuuming or buying more hot Cheetos, or, washing the dog. But little things that need to get done, and just ways that we can be more intentional about them, and ways that we can lean into it almost like it's this little active service for ourselves rather than this chore that just needs to be done. The main ingredient for all of this, especially since we're working with our regular routines and things that we do on a regular basis, is just time. And that can go from 30 extra seconds to 30 extra minutes if you want to. And it's based on what you're thinking and feeling and what feels right, because some days I want to take 30 minutes in the shower, some days I want to take 30 seconds. So this is all about feeling where you're at and being open to just committing a little bit extra to the things that we do on a regular basis that are going to make us feel a little bit better without requiring too much effort from us, because I understand, yes, we have more time at home, but we may not always be feeling up for a full spa day, and that's cool. The first thing is when you wash your hair. Whether you wash your hair every day or every month, when it actually comes to wash day, we don't always feel like the commercials, when you have your hands in your hair and you're sudsy and you're scrunching and you're massaging and you're just happy and there's great music going. It doesn't always look like that. For me, especially, it's always a couple days way past when I should have actually washed my hair, and my hair is just a matted mess. I'm detangling and hurting myself, and it's a whole mess, and I have hair on the walls and hair in the drain, and I just want it to be done as quickly as possible and have my hair be manageable when I'm done. So my tip for this step, and I just showered and I just washed my hair and I did this and I promise it feels good, is to just take maybe a little 60 extra seconds to rub your scalp as you shampoo, as you rinse, as you condition. It has a lot of benefits and you don't have to do it for very long. It helps your products to be a little bit more effective. I feel like most of the time we don't actually have the product in for long enough for it to do what it's supposed to do. It's good to get your fingers moving, and it really stimulates the scalp, and your scalp health is very important to your overall hair health. On to number 2, and that's washing your bod. My main tip for our bodies in the shower is one of my absolute favorite things, and that's a body scrub. Maybe the body wash you use on a regular basis is a scrub, so you're already ahead of the curve, but what I'm about to suggest is for you as well, is a DIY scrub or finding one from a brand that you like. I actually literally just made one before I started this video out of 3 ingredients: coffee grounds, brown sugar, and coconut oil. I love body scrubs for a lot of reasons, but one, because it's easy to implement into your routine. You already wash your body, so why not take an extra step doing the same thing, just with a different product, and getting really awesome, real-time, quick results. It feels great. But also, I realize that we put a lot of time and energy into a facial skincare routine and totally neglect the rest of our actual skin, which is everywhere. So this is just one quick and easy way to feel really, really good. It helps to exfoliate away all of the crustiness you may experience, but also the oil leaves behind such soft skin, so you don't even need a moisturizer after the shower if you don't want to, and I think that's what really does it for me. It's a 2 birds, 1 stone, and it just helps keep your skin hydrated, because my skin has been so dry. I have not been using lotion like I normally do, and you don't even want to look at my feet. Oh my gosh, I don't even. My poor feet are offensive. For number 3, show your feet some love, girl. They need it. At least mine do. I was not a regular pedicure getter, but I should have been. I think this part applies to everybody. I think all of this does, but this is especially for my people out there who, when you get into bed and you put your feet into the covers, you hear this. That was a nail file on a sock, but think heel blankets. If you're watching this and you're dry and crusty right now, it's okay. There is no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. However, let's work on it. Let's fix it. So my tip on this one is pretty simple. It's really just a reminder. Take care of your feet right now. If you have a pumice stone, if you have an actual foot shaver, scraper thing. There's no cute word for it, I don't think. Please use that. While you're in the shower, let it be one of the last things you do. Let your feet soak up the heat from the water, and then get to scraping. Use your body scrub. This body scrub will be so useful in so many different ways, especially because it'll have the coconut oil or whatever oil you used to keep your feet hydrated, because I don't know about you, but I don't moisturize my feet pretty regularly. I should, but I'm just barefoot all the time. Like, what's a shoe? So earlier in the shower, I use my pumice stone, I use my body scrub. Now I have this nice foot cream that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna put some socks on for a little bit tonight. Baby feet, here I come. That leads me to number 4, and that's hand care. We're washing our hands a lot more, and in turn, our hands are a lot drier. So I'm sure at this point, we all have some sort of hand cream added to our routine, but we can make our hand cream that much more efficient. This tip is, surprise, exfoliate. When we exfoliate basically any part of our bodies, what we're doing is removing the layer of skin cells and just dirt and gunk and buildup that blocks whatever hydration and treatment we want to put on top from getting to the place that actually needs it. I think that's especially important for our hands right now. Use the same body scrub while you're in the shower. Focus it around your knuckles and around your cuticles, where you can just get a little extra crusty, and thank me later. Number 5 is face washing. I wash my face after I'm done with the shower. I do it out in the sink. I think I just like using a cooler water temperature, and I like keeping it as its own separate ritual, whether it lasts me 30 seconds or 3 minutes. My tip for this step, which we all do all the time, is take your time. Try it when you have an extra minute, or when you feel that you need to take that extra minute because either you're feeling stressed or anxious or just not yourself. It's actually proven that routines help to reduce anxiety, and it helps ease people. So I think that's why people are so attached to their beauty routines, because it really does help kind of put the puzzle pieces in our brains that were a mess earlier, and it brings us to a place of calm. So I think the face washing step is the most important part of this, because of the transition and the actual cleansing and clearing that happens. Take just a few extra moments while you do this step that we do every day, that we almost take for granted sometimes, and really be intentional about it. While you have your eyes closed and you have your hands on your face, just massage yourself, ease yourself, make yourself feel good, but really also clean your skin. I think we do things so quickly just because we got to get it done, or you just don't want to take the extra time, or you're tired, or whatever it is, and we don't let our products do what they need to do, and we don't let ourselves enjoy the process. Spending that extra minute or two while you wash your face and just spend time with yourself and kind of maybe take a minute to breathe is priceless, and I definitely think it's worth trying. But one thing that's been really, really helpful for me, especially when I wash my face at night, is using an electric face scrubber like this one. I will not stop singing its praises. I look forward to washing my face even after I've fallen asleep for 2 hours on the couch and I'm transferring myself to bed. It feels so good, and when you turn it on, I just feel like doing that for like 30 minutes. I recommend the same thing for every step after you wash your face. When you're drying your face, pat your skin and just take your time, breathe in, breathe out. Literally 5 extra seconds could help calm you a little bit more. And then when you apply the rest of your skincare, whether it's 2 steps or 20 steps, just give yourself a couple extra moments to not only let the products do what they were meant to do, but just to take the time to love yourself and to love your face and to just breathe. And that's it. Those are my main recommendations, again, for things that I do on a pretty regular basis that just help shift the things that we do so often, so mundanely, and so thoughtlessly to a place of intention and true self-care without it feeling too time and labor intensive. They're really just small things that we can implement here and there when it feels good, when it feels right, and just help shift our energy a little bit around the things that we do and we have to do all the time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate you. I hope you're able to grab just a few tips or just a little reminder just to take some extra time to really enjoy the small moments that we have on a regular basis, because days can feel mundane, and these are things to make us feel a little extra some. If you have any thoughts on anything that I shared, or if you have any of your own personal self-care routines, share with me down in the comments below. Let's have that conversation. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time. Love you. Now I gotta do something about this hair. But she's clean. I feel good.